Hello, people, it's Cole. Today we'll be flipping through the National Enquirer. This issue is from December 1997, and it's a celebration of 1997 as the year that shocked the world. So, we'll enjoy a nice, goofy ass, stupid tabloid perspective on the events of 1997 and how shocking they were. I'm here for you every week with a vintage magazine flip through, so stay right here with me. And let's get started. All right, so before we get started, let me just, in case you don't know, the National Enquirer claims to be the largest circulation of any paper in America. That might be true. It is a tabloid. It's a newsprint tabloid that's been around for a very long time. And it is, it's at the checkout line at like every grocery store, every convenience store, whatever. We, got this particular issue. DJ found it at a thrift store, which is kind of amazing because that means that somebody, bought this almost 30 years ago and kept it and saved it the whole time and then donated it to the thrift store. And then the thrift store said, we're going to sell this. We're going to sell this old newspaper. And good thing they did because DJ bought it. So over a long period of time, many changing of hands, this thing somehow survived. And here we are today to enjoy it. This particular copy came out December 16th, 1997, so it's like a year in review. Okay. The National Enquirer always has this like very sort of screaming color scheme of yellow. Lots of bright, bright yellow. Highlighter yellow. So we see that here. I kind of love, it's very effective, this graphic design. I love the way this text looks, this block, drop shadow, and the yellow, blue, and red and white. It's pretty eye-catching. So there's some old classics, some old 97 classics here. We have JonBenet Ramsey. We have Ellen. Yep, I'm gay, Ellen, right there. Of course, Lady Di, Princess Diana. There's Liz Taylor, there's Bill Cosby, there's Regis, no, not Regis, there's Kathy Lee, maybe she got divorced, I don't really know. And and Michael Jackson, referring to him as Jacko, because he was wacko, that's what they said, and Frank Sinatra. So, some real heavy hitters in 97. All right, let's get started. Okay. So, we got Rosie O'Donnell. I mean, these are just the celebs of the day. Gillian Anderson and David Duchovny in X-Files. I guess there's some, you should be aware this is a tabloid, so these stories are mostly not true, right? David Duchovny's wife, Tia Leone, I didn't know they were married, fighting with Gillian Anderson. Probably not. They have this picture of her with her legs open to sort of sell a story there visually. So I was very interested in this to see what ads we would see in the National Enquirer, since it is so down market and sleazy. I was curious who would be advertising in it. So we have this very nice large ad for Unruly, which is perfume, I think. Paula and Jeff met as rookies. 5 years and 2 kids later, she still knows how to make home life as arresting as life at the station. They're doing kinky handcuff stuff. This is papyrus font, by the way. Very interesting bottle. And there's our black and white picture up there. That's a staple of 90s ads. Aw, nuts. Grandma faces jail for keeping a pet squirrel. It's on the second page. That's how important this story is. Oh, she's a reverend, too. And look at her squirrel is dressed like an angel. It's wearing a little angel costume. Okay. Campbell's soup ad over here, which I love. Where can you turn for simply delicious recipes? Some classic, wonderful design. Look at these illustrations on these soup cans. Isn't that so good? And where can you turn? Well, I happen to know. And it's on the other page of this 2-page ad. Campbell's invested in this. So we flip them over and we have the recipes on the backs of all those cans. Isn't that clever? cream of celery, chicken broth, beef broth, cheddar cheese soup, cream of potato, the classics, cream of mushroom, obviously. Fran Drescher on hard times. She's feeling old and forgotten as boyfriend dumps her and career hits the skids. So mean-spirited. This whole thing is so mean-spirited. Thrown for a loop, Fran is partying until the wee hours to forget her heartache, says a friend. Okay. So there's like celebrity stories, but then there's also these kind of like whatever, like oddity, weird news stories, like the kind of stuff. I mean, if we see stories like this now, like, you know, your phone will give you dumb little stories when you open up a browser app or something. It's like that, but you paid for them back in the day. Another perfume ad over here, gossip. Give them something worth talking about. Let's give them something to talk about. Another black and white photo. What did I say? Classic black and white photo. 90s fun. Gossip. Similar color scheme to that other perfume as well, with that little red and clear and gold feature. Uh-oh. Chew's having a problem. Mariah Carey. At Carnival. All right. So, several different items on this page. How to tell if it's a heart attack. America's Touched by Angels. It's a Christmas card. Look at that. Silly, goofy angel humor. Next week on your favorite soap operas. Soap Confidential. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, Cole on Sunset Beach. Cole presses Olivia to admit that she's carrying his baby. I would do that. Gabby denies under oath that she's in love with Ricardo. Meg steals bloody sheets from Ben's closet. All kinds of shenanigans. All right, over here we go. This is our cover story. The National Enquirer looks back at 97. Two blondes right here, the tragedies and triumphs. Brides, babies, and breakups. Hot new stars, sizzling love scandals. Lady Di and JonBenet in Pearls and Lace. Wow. The murder mystery that has kept America guessing all year, and still to this day, in fact. As I was editing this, I remembered that when I was in high school, which would have been in the early 2000s, someone from one of like the journalism classes wrote a letter to JonBenet Ramsey's mother, Patsy, about like her experience with, you know, journalists. So long story short, the Ramseys had like a summer house in a town that was close to my town in northern Michigan, so it wasn't that like crazy for them to write her. And she came, Patsy Ramsey, JonBenet's mother, came to my high school and talked to that class about her experience with journalists. And I remember seeing her, walking by the classroom and seeing her in the class. I wasn't, unfortunately, in that class, but I did spy on Patsy just because I wanted to see what she looked like. And she looked so fabulous. I remember she was wearing these blue suede slouchy heeled boots. And I remember thinking that she was so classy looking because, like, women in my town were not wearing heels, period. So, you know, whatever. Maybe she killed her daughter. I don't really know. No one will ever know. But she really turned it out for my high school. So thanks, Patsy. Some sizzling love scandals. Demi Moore. Looks like there's some kind of paparazzi shot of her at dancing braless on top of a bar with a young hunk. Maybe. There's that Ellen thing. Ellen's coming out party was a real life shocker. That was when she was with Anne Heche, remember? Dump Trump? As I'm filming this, Election Day is 2 days away. We'll see, but right here, Donald Trump in the National Enquirer. No fairy tale ending for Donald and Marla. They split after 3 years. There they are. Wow. Donald and Ivana both undo their I-do's. It's a whole story about him. Billionaire businessman Donald Trump saved millions by dumping second wife Marla in May. It's not any information that we already know, but it's just kind of funny to see him there. Oh, and there's a little Bill Clinton thing. This is predating, I think, the Monica Lewinsky deal. We have Paula Jones down here. Even the president's in trouble. Weddings. 1997 in weddings. All right, so I'm seeing right here, notable, Kelsey Grammer marrying Camille Grammer, you know, from Real Housewives. Right there, how exciting. Mm-hmm. And more, 2 pages of weddings. Oh, Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick, that's cute. Right there. Angela Bassett getting married here. Wow, big times for weddings. Brad Pitt not getting married to Gwyneth Paltrow. They canceled their wedding. And some yo-yo couples. John F. Kennedy Jr. and Carolyn Bessette right there. Isn't that interesting? And there's Fran again. Michael Jackson. Seeing some recurrent characters. We're getting divorced. All kinds of problems here. Jim Carrey, Mariah Carey. I guess I didn't even know some of these people were married. Gina Davis, Kathy Bates. Good Lord. And babies being born. I wonder if they always did like a kind of year in review with this publication, or if this is just 1997 was so shocking they had to do this specifically for this year. Ah. Yes, that's right. Gianni Versace. There he is right there, murder of the fashion king. There's his house. There's his gay killer, as it says. Oh, and there's Princess Diana down here. We have Naomi Campbell and Claudia Schiffer with him. Oh. And the death of Diana. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah. That's right in the middle. Big old double page focus. So sad. Lots of pictures. Paparazzi type pictures and more red carpety type ones. Oh, this is a multiple page thing. Yeah, wow. There's a bunch of pictures from her funeral. Goodbye, England's Rose. Oh, yeah. Mother Teresa. Wow, that's a deep cut. Fashion. Pick of Pizzazz. Ooh, some red carpet looks. All right, so are these, I guess these are like the best of 97. Mm-hmm. I love these. I mean, this is a great time for fashion. I love how minimalist and sort of simple a lot of these silhouettes are and these cuts. We see multiple instances of the same kind of high-necked halter type cut on the dress. Oh yeah, that cult thing with the Nikes, right? Yeah, there it is. Heaven's Gate? Is that what it was called? I have never seen pictures of the followers. They all killed themselves. That's the story. Never seen pictures of those people, and how interesting to see them together with their little glasses and their little, like, bowl cuts. Some standout celebs of the year. We have Liz Taylor. We have Oh, Christopher Reeves, Kirstie Alley, Leanne Rimes for lighting up our lives. You light up my life. I didn't know that she had an album that was called that. Tiger Woods, X-Files. We've seen many David Duchovny, Gillian Anderson X-Files things so far, and they keep going. As we've been going through this, there's been like monthly features from National Enquirer of different headlines they've had throughout the year. I'm noticing sick monsters stalk our kids on the internet. 1997, we're already getting stalked on the internet. And then here's some famous faces that had their final curtain in 97. Oh, John Denver. Wow, this is kind of depressing. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I thought it would be more fantastical and less just like actually news, but yes. Okay, look at, like, this is so insane. These huge ads. $15.97 buys you 16 weeks of the Enquirer. I feel like it's worth even less than that, even now. We have horoscopes over here, birthday week. Diana, Queen of Hearts. There is a ring, like a crown-shaped Diana ring that's silver with pearls, cultured pearls, to look like her crown, I suppose. Here's some advice. They didn't know they did like advice columns in this publication. Ask Jenny. Oh, it's Jenny Craig. It's not advice. It's a freaking Jenny Craig ad. Oh my god. Okay. There's a story about Marie McCormick being fired from a job. That's Marsha Brady from the Brady Bunch because she looked too young to play a mother. There's a Tyra Banks thing right here with a $3 million diamond bra for Victoria's Secret. Remember when they were doing all that stuff? We're getting towards the end here. We have a Wacko Jacko with his plan to have 2 wives. There's Lisa Marie. These pictures are just like terrible. A lot of these photos are so unclear, like paparazzi photos taken from a long distance. There's a crossword puzzle over here, very colorful, multicolor crossword puzzle. And more pizzazz. We're getting towards the very end. On the last page, we're doing some more pizzazz by Susan Baker, the Enquirer fashion editor. What a job that would be. Fashion victim of the week is Wynona Ryder. As pale as a ghost, and her all-black getup belongs on the Wicked Witch of the West. I think she looks great. She's wearing a black leather skirt with some strappy little sandal heels and a short-sleeve black turtleneck top. I love this look. All of these looks are, I don't think that they're intended to be matched up visually, but they all have the same kind of patterns, or not the same pattern, but they are all patterned. They're these like shiny patterned fabrics, these sort of complicated fabrics. Do you see that? Very consistent for all of these looks, minus poor fashion victim Wynona. And the colors are the same too. We have these oranges and like bronzy colors, and then this purple. On the back, it's a cigarette ad. My buns might not be steel, but my butt's all tobacco. All right. So it's a Winston ad. That's you smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. And reading the National Enquirer. Why not? No bull. So it's like, it's for real girls only. You know, you gotta be real to smoke the Winstons. Okay. Oh. Chew just sneezed. Did you hear that? You can see his tail right there. Well, there you have it. The National Enquirer. December 1997. To celebrate the year that shocked the world. Was it really that shocking? I guess it was. Some of these news stories, really just these two, are still sort of in world history, like major events. So I guess maybe 1997 did have it more than its fair share of shocking events. Oh, Chew. Honey. You want to come help say goodbye to everybody? Okay. If you like this video, give it a like. It really helps me out if you do. And leave me a comment if you like. I would love to hear from you. Oh, honey. Here. Let's pick you up. We can say goodbye together. See? Look at there. Right up here, hun. Look. All right. Bye.